Here we go.
Go Dylan, go Dylan, go Dylan.
Oh wow, I think they updated my UAD.
What's that mean?
There's like you can see all these. There's graphics for the plugins now. So I guess there was an update or something. It's pretty cool. Nice. Nice. All right. I am back and blonder than ever. Ready to make some music. Just gonna get YouTube open here. All right. Yay. Okay, cool. What up, everybody? So yeah, it seems that like there's some kind of a UAD update or something, because all of a sudden there's all these cool graphics on my UAD plugins, which is kind of dope. It's exciting. Okay, just turning off some of these guys here. I just want the limiter, really, that's all. Yeah, baby, shaking it up, keeping them guessing with the wild haircuts. Okay, cool. So, I did a bunch of. I've been really like. This track is really important to me, more so than most tracks, because OPO is a very good friend of mine, and he's been waiting very patiently for a long time for me to sort this track out. So I've been kind of taking extra time with it, but that's okay. I feel like it's a pretty strong track, and I think that like when it is done, it'll be good. But right now, I'm kind of like, the sequencer has become a little bit unwieldy, so I suspect that I'm going to need to go to phase 3, you know, and flatten everything. And then also, so I think I'm probably going to just make everything into stems and make it go into phase 3. But I also kind of like, I don't know, I've been revoicing the melody. There's this one main synth melody that's like kind of like the main melody of the whole song, and I've revoiced that melody a few times. But I actually started getting into this new Native Instruments synth called Form that I think is probably going to be the most appropriate synth I could use for that melody. I just want to make sure everything is you know, appearing the way it's supposed to appear. Okay. Yeah, I think this, what was this? Was this Form? No, that was, or no, this was Form. Yeah, this sound is really cool. Even though it's making that weird thumping. But yeah, this synth, Form, is really, really cool. It's basically, it's really cool. It's like a sample-based synth where you can load in samples and turn them into wavetables, essentially. So I spent a day learning it because I thought it was really, you know, it really sounded like what I wanted it to sound like. So I think that I'm likely going to continue revoicing the main lead with Form now that I know a little bit more about Form. But I want to listen to the track in its entirety and make some notes, because I might notice some new shit, because I took like a whole 2 days off of this track, which was great. But you know, when you take some time off, you got to basically you know, make a list, like listen real careful and make a list, because you don't get, you know, ear fatigue is real, man. Like you gotta recognize that, you know, ear fatigue is totally a thing. And when you listen to things a lot, you kind of don't hear them anymore. I was thinking about a good intro vocal sample. I think I got one from this movie High Rise, which was a really shit movie, but it was a beautiful movie, and it had this really cool sample about it, where this guy's talking to a kid, and he's like, "What do you got there?" And the kid's like, "A kaleidoscope." And the guy's like, "What can you see?" And he's like, "The future." Which is kind of cool, I thought. So I think I'm gonna go and see about potentially sampling that for the intro. Yeah, these are all pretty things that, yeah, all these things from the old list. I did a bunch of the things on the list. But yeah, so I'm gonna turn the mic off now so that you can hear what's going on a little bit more clearly. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is just kind of placeholdery right now. So I think I might go to phase 3 and then redo the drums, but I want to listen and see if there's anything else I notice first. So yeah, here we go. Alright, so that's the track as it stands. I'm pretty happy with a lot of things about it. I really like, I really like a lot of the grooves. Oh yeah, I made this hip hop section. I might make like a hip hop version or something later, or make a different mix or something. But right now, like I tried putting a hip hop section in the middle, and there's just so many different sections already that it kind of felt like a bit too much. Okay, so some obvious things I didn't notice until I turned it up really loud. The bass in the mids here on these subs, pretty much all of these subs are a little funny. So, can you extract chains on that? No, you can't. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to basically take this MIDI and turn it into subs here on all these. All these ones that don't have subs, they need to have subs here. And then this one needs subs there. But I'm just transposing them because the top bass transposes, but the sub does not transpose. The sub stays pretty much the same. So yeah, that was cool, but I need to be a little more intentional about my subs. I've noticed some of the high notes on the subs especially are a little, they're kind of peaking a little. Peaking, mate. The peaking. So I'm going to put a little bit of EQ and take some of the top end out of that because the subs are a little boomy, so I think, let's see. Oh my god. Wow, that explains a lot. That sub is an octave too low. Let's pop that up an octave. Oh, maybe it's not an octave too low. There, it's an octave too. Whoa. That note, what note is that? Yeah, check this out. This is a good thing. You can mouse over a note like that and see what key it is. Okay, so it's the A. Wow, that sub is really fucking low. Like, what's the D? D is 36 hertz. Man, that is fucking low. Okay. So let's see. So we got that. So that's a sub and that's a sub. But yeah, I think pretty much all of these subs, once you hit the limiter, are a bit too much. So let's see what happens when you do this one. Might be my room. Hey, wait a second. Is Ableton sending sync? Oh ho. Yeah, all this network MIDI. That might be why my computer's been kind of sketching out a little bit. Ableton doesn't really, like, as much as they're like, oh yeah, use MIDI on the Wi-Fi, it's amazing. It's kind of, can be a bit of an issue. Oh, gotta close the door there. Oh yeah, check these out. These are my crochet Nike Air Max slippers that I got from a nice grandma on Etsy. They're my favorite slippers. Dude, you cannot fuck with Nike Air Max crochet slippers. You can't. They're so fake. Nike didn't get any money from these. Oh yeah, now my feet are warm. I'm trying to produce with the door open because it's actually kind of nice today. So I'm gonna produce with the door open for a bit. Yay, okay, cool. So maybe that'll, because I've been having processor issues, which is why I was thinking of going to phase 3. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna take this LFO tool, put it on the electric bass as well. And then, oh, there's a Studer on there. Okay, I might take that off actually. Those are pretty expensive plugins in terms of your processor. And it causes mad latency, like here, check it out. Okay, yeah, hey, pro tip, if you ever want to know how much latency a plugin is costing you, mouse over it and you can see at the bottom, yeah, that's adding 375 samples. So that's like a bunch of latency. Not so good. Okay, so then I go to my side chain and make, oh my god, what is going on? Okay, there's this weird kind of siren noise happening. What the fuck is that? There's some really slow LFO siren noise that I can hear that is fucking really, I don't know what that is. So I don't see any audio coming out of Ableton. My sound card inputs are muted. Yeah, you can see it here on the VU meter. What the fuck is that? Is it even coming from Ableton? Yeah, there's nothing on my Ableton VU meter. Interesting. It's different in the left and right ears. Maybe it's some kind of electrical anomaly in my building. Yeah, it's like not any of my synths. Here, I'll turn it up really loud and hold the mic at the speaker so you can hear it. Weird, man. What is that? Alright, well, it's probably just some kind of electrical anomaly in my building. I'm just gonna fucking move on. Keep working. Okay, so that should help. That. That should be at 0. That's why that was all quiet before. Okay, so I think part of what is making that sub sound funny is that it doesn't have enough attack on it. It doesn't have enough attack transient, so I think I might actually... Oh no, wait, that tom bass... Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to phase 3. I think it's time to go to phase 3. Because, like, this shit is just... It's awkward right now. So... Just going to go delete a bunch of stuff here. Oh my god, that wee siren is going to drive me slowly insane. Okay. So what is this sound? That's fucking useless. Oh my god, because I've noticed it, all I can hear is that little siren noise now. It's driving me mental. I like this, so I'm going to put some more. Yeah, I think these drums really need some love. This whole thing needs some love. I'm also going to delete all this shit. So just make edit cut time. Oh yeah, I'm going to save this as. Yeah, Rebecca, I have no idea what it is. It's not coming from Ableton, it seems. Oh, it seems to have stopped. It's got to be some kind of electrical interference. What's going on? All right. Okay, so to turn this into ye old, what is this, the kick here? Yeah, I gotta make stems. Yeah, so this will be kick. Okay, so I'm gonna solo that. Solo that. I think that's all the kicks. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, rendering stems is maybe not the most exciting part of music production, but it's pretty essential when you get to this point. Oh, make sure I have no mastering shit on here. Yeah, no mastering shit. This is actually really just a pro tip if you have a sound card where you can run plugins. I run my master chain here so that I don't like accidentally print mastered stuff when I'm rendering stems and things. And it also makes way less latency if you're using UAD to put your master chain at the end. Okay, so Y is, okay, that's there. Click drums, though there should be no clop and no this. Why am I hearing my clock noise? It should just be the kicks that are playing. What's the point of soloing things if they're not soloed? Okay, there we go. Oh wait, that one is a bit funny. Yeah, this one, that one's gotta go. Oh yeah, you have to cut it out. Yeah, I don't like the new editing in Live 10. It's bothering me. It's official. I'm officially bothered. Oh yeah, those of you who are in Canada will be happy to know that I confirmed a gig in Ottawa, my hometown, just today. So I'm gonna be doing a special holiday gig under my old alias, the Fat Conductor. So if you're in Ottawa, you should come check it out. It's gonna be a special gig. Okay, cool. All right, so that's all the kicks. All right, so let's take all these kicks, export, no normalize. I'm gonna do 24-bit just in case I want to pitch it around or whatever. Okay, so renders for stemming. This will be kicks. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, cool. So yeah, what I'm doing now is I call going to phase 3, and phase 3 is basically where you turn everything into stems and get rid of all your plugins so that your computer is like fast again, and so that you can do all the kind of like intricate finishing stuff that is only possible when you're in all audio. So basically, you know, like I don't know, I've spent more time on this than I normally do because it's really important to me, this track. So it's kind of a bit cluttered at this point, and there's a lot going on. I mean, I'm really happy with all of the ideas, and I've made major gains every day. So it's not like, you know, I don't feel like I'm amp fucking on it, but at the same time, it has become a bit cluttered. So I'm just rendering all the sounds down to stems, and then I'm gonna have a nice fresh project that's all fast, and my computer will be all snappy again, and I can do all kinds of crazy stuff. Yep. Okay. Yes, Goblin Farts says, my beard knew you were live streaming. It's my first one, so I'm still getting used to the sensitivity. Yo, that's amazing. Hey, by the way, you know, speaking of sensitive beards, I don't know if this is psychology or there's something to it, but apparently when they're settling North America, the natives who were there had really, really excellent tracking abilities, and they were really having trouble getting hunted by these natives. So they recruited some natives to turn against their own people. And at first, they had excellent tracking abilities and were able to really help Whitey with his whole genocide mish. But then Whitey made them cut their hair, and they lost all of their tracking abilities when they cut their hair. So I don't know if that was just like, you know, it severed them from their identity or something, or because it could be a case of enclosed cognition, which is basically a cognitive bias where, you know, like if you dress people as doctors to take an exam, they do really well, but if you make them wear bikinis, they do terrible. So it might be a manifestation of that, but yeah, you never know. It's kind of interesting, I thought. But yeah, so maybe your beard is sensitive, dude. Okay, so that's that snare, and I think this clop counts as a snare, does it? Yeah, I'll render it in with the snares. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna render it in with the other snare, the build-up snares. Okay. Let's render the main snare. This is why Goblin farts is a wook. Apparently, he's studied it during the Vietnam War as well. So he's gonna be a sensitive wook with special powers. Yeah, see, he already knew this. Hence the sensitive beard. Alrighty. It's really nice to have fresh air. Well, I guess as fresh as the air gets in New York. It's kind of probably full of all kinds of garbage, but really is nice. However, it is fall, so I'm gonna get a hoodie. There we go. Yeah, peep game on this shirt. Oh yeah. Fun. Okay. Woo, this is really taking a long time. It's a good sign when it takes a long time to render. That means that you're saving some processor. Oh yeah, the fidget spinner. I'll go get that. Yeah, just a second. I was killing that thing for the longest time. Yeah, y'all got a peep game. Check it out. Peep game on this. Boom. Custom Ilgates fidget spinner from Trevor Wise. Oh yeah. Big up, T Wise. But yeah, I'll give that thing a spin as soon as I'm done rendering some more of these stems. Okay, so let's do the clop in with the build-up snare. Those two are similar enough. Oh, they're kind of on top of each other actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do the clop separate. Now I'll just do this for the clop. Make a little short stem. Yeah, actually I didn't cut my hair. I just dyed my hair. It's been kind of like this for a while. It had this like funky stripe for a bit, but now it's like this. I might do it like some colors in a bit, but right now I'm just enjoying being an American blonde, you know. It's fun. But yeah, Nunik dyed my hair last night. She's blonde too right now. It's pretty fun. We're a couple of blondes. Ready for the beach, yo. Okay, so that's the clop. Now let's do the build-up snare. That sound is in there a lot, so I'm gonna render. Yeah, it should have its own thing. Rendering stems. Oh yeah, Eric, I had dreads for like the longest time, man. Like I had dreads in high school and shit. I might have dreads again. I just got kind of sick of it. The pulling on my scalp got really annoying. And like, I don't know, sometimes your scalp just needs some fucking attention, you know? And dreads, you can't like comb your hair or anything, and gotta avoid swimming so you don't get like moldy dreadlocks from them being wet all the time and stuff. And eventually I was just over it. You know? But yeah, I might have dreads again someday, you never know. It certainly is fun having dreads. It's just like, I don't know, the pulling on your scalp sucks. I closed one of my dreads in a car door once and it ripped out. It was good. Yes! Yeah, Michael, yeah, I was like Donald Trump on the top, Skrillex at the sides, you know? That way I can be in charge of both EDM and America. That's the plan. Plus, deadmau5 shirt, kind of, right? Yeah, moldy hair is no good. Moldy hair is no good. Yeah, dreads, like, it's really important to have clean dreads. Because it's really easy to get dreads dirty, and it's really hard to get them clean. So I was, like, super anal about it, but it meant like, fucking skipping on, it meant, like, skipping swimming, and, I don't know, you can't do sports as much, too. Even working out, like, you got to do, like, weird stuff to your dreads when you go work out, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's a bit much. It was a bit much. Eric Martinez, any new controllers coming out next year we should know about? MIDI controllers now, it's a different game than it used to be, man. It used to be just like all about these cool little boutique-y MIDI controllers. But now for like production, with like machine and push and everything, like especially the ones with the screens, you can't just like make a bootleg one of those in your garage, like they kind of depend on a lot of like really fucking complicated technology and shit to work, so it's really it's not as easy. That said, there's a lot of really great controllers out there. I love the MIDI Fighter Twister and the MIDI Fighter. We actually got them on the site, by the way. Oh, and yeah, Rick Hopkins, I'm using Ableton 10. It's definitely not perfect. There's a couple things about it that I'm kind of not too enthusiastic about, especially the way selecting and some of the editing things work is a bit annoying. But that said, some of the features are really cool. The new Echo is really cool. Apparently it uses your CPU architecture better. But I got a new computer right about the same time as I got Ableton. So, I'm not really sure if the big speed boost is from my new computer or from Ableton. But it's definitely faster. I mean, my old computer, I'd have like one synth going and it would take a shit. But I think there was something wrong with that computer. I don't know. The compressor clicking. No, the compressor clicking is operator error, man. You can fix that compressor clicking yourself by using the right settings. If you're talking about it clicking on subs too, that's because like, that's probably just because your attack and release are set funny. And subs will click if you make them like jump with the voice choking. This is good. This is how I'll cover my breathing noises. I just watched the stream the other day. I didn't realize how loud my breathing noises are because there's a compressor on the mic. So I was watching the stream the other day and I was doing all this editing and all you could hear was like... Because I'm always like a little bit congested because I'm allergic, so it's really funny. I was just like, wow, this is like, who could watch this with so much nose breathing? So yeah, I'll just fidget spin now. No more nose breathing noises. But hey, whatever, I'm just a real person sharing my real life, I could hide behind a fucking image and PR, but I am not that kind of a dude. So I don't give a fuck. Here I am, nose breathing and all. Alright, oh, my nose breathing scared away Eric Martinez. For phase 3, I'm going to be working with my whole song. I'm just rendering all the major things down to stems so that I can eliminate all the plugins and get rid of a lot of the tracks and stuff. And then my track will be much easier to deal with. It's just going to take a minute. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but, it's not the end of the world. And it's just like, if you work on a track for a long time, it just kind of gets like this in phase 2. So it's just an inevitable part of things. Okay, so I'm gonna render, actually no, fuck the hi-hats. Hi-hats are bullshit, man! Okay, I guess I'll do these 3 fills together. That's all the fills? Yeah, that's all the fills. Yeah, you can kind of just render your groups too, but I like to be a little more specific about things. Mr. Bill, he'll like just make an audio track that records each group and render them all at once. But I kind of want a little bit more control, Hey, I'm glad you like this skin, Michael Raw. Yeah, it's one of the default Ableton skins that comes with Live 10. It's pretty cool. I saw this guy on Reddit made actually a really nice skin for Live 10 that's all dark. It's called Dark something. I don't know if you're on Reddit, but the EDM production Reddit is great as long as you don't post there because they'll eat you alive. But a lot of the best boards are like that. Like Dogs on Acid was always like that. I love Dogs on Acid. Like I learned a lot about drum and bass production from there. But the people are fucking assholes. Like the people who just sit around posting on there all day. Same thing with the EDM production Reddit. But yeah, I subscribe to the EDM production Reddit and the Ableton Reddit and stuff. There's a lot of good shit on there. But yeah, this guy in the Ableton Reddit had a really cool thing. And did you see that Teenage Engineering announcement with the weird dancing fucking Bluetooth speaker that lights up and dances? It's so cool looking. It's like a robot arm that like dances all around. It's so fun. I love Teenage Engineering. I don't know if you fucked with those little pocket operators things, but they're so cool. I got a handful of pocket operators the other day. They were on sale. It's pretty good. Oh wow, there's more action on the YouTube here. Yeah, I wonder what Beardy Man has to say about the yeah, that's funny. Beardy Man has to say about the beard cutting. Oh wow, so the Army studied the beard cutting thing with Army style testing, confirmed it, and all the dudes in the study never cut their hair or their beards again. That's amazing. Yes. Yeah, I'll see if I can make my hair extra Trumpy. That's not quite Trumpy enough. He's my favorite person. I love him, especially when he was fucking gonna allow people to bring back elephant trophies again. Fuck you! Oh, I hate him. I call him Trumpelstiltskins. So if you say his name 3 times, he might get elected. I'm really excited. I hope he gets raped in jail. I think that would be amazing if he ended up in jail and getting just sodomized by giant murderers. That would be so awesome. But, you know, what are you going to do? Goblin Farts. Have you tried making a song based solely on the input of the live stream viewers? Cthulhu actually had a lot of samples from people on the live stream. It was fun. I might do it again later. I'm going to basically, after this, I want to do a whole bunch of... I want to do a whole bunch of timers and stuff, like working really fast. Because that's like, it's really fun to do that. I get really good results when I work very quickly. So after this like super slow boat, I'm gonna do some fast producing. Oh yeah, you caught Cthulhu, Trevor. Yeah, Cthulhu, man, that's my fucking jam. I love that track. I can't wait till it comes out. I'm gonna do a bunch of them in. I'm gonna do a bunch of releases. Like I got the Flying releases. I got a Spiderhound EP, Cthulhu, Bamboo, Departures. They're all gonna start coming out in the new year. I kind of like, I don't know, I was gonna put them out in winter, but putting shit out in December sucks. Nobody's paying attention in December. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna go rock in the new year. Oh my god, why is it taking so long to render this fucking crash? It's just a crash, yo. Do I even have it soloed? Maybe I don't have it soloed or something. Yeah, I don't think I have it soloed. I think that's what it was. There we go. That's what we want. Just that crash channel. I was probably rendering the whole track. Sometimes it's easy to fuck up when you're making stems. You got to double check them all. Yeah, MIDI Fighter 64s are really, really fun. Okay. Oh my goodness, rendering stems. Yeah, it takes a bit rendering stems. If any of you have any questions that you want to ask me, ask them and I'll answer. I'm fucking bored rendering stems. It's not very exciting. Boop dip boo. Stems, rendering stems. However, once all these stems are rendered and I have an audio file or an audio project with no plugins, oh man, I'm going to slay. It's going to be super good. Hey, glad you like the hair, Brett. Yeah, it was fun. I hadn't bleached my hair since I was in high school, so I was like, fuck it. I'm going hard. Does rendering stems fuck up the mixing process for you? No, no. I think it's essential to the mixing process. And when are you gonna come and hang with me in Germany? I want to come to Germany, man. Let's fucking make it happen. I mean, I went to Outlook Festival in Croatia. That was pretty fun. I was there in September. But yeah, every now and then I'm in Europe, man. If you know any promoters, like my girl has family in France, right? So sometimes we take all my frequent flyer miles and go to France to visit her family. But yeah, email me, dude. mgmt@illgates.com. I don't really care about like making money. I just want to play fucking cool parties and travel. Oh, Rebecca, are you in Germany as well? Yeah, I'd love to come to Germany, man. I love Germany, and a lot of the best music is from Germany, man. Plus, I could go visit all my homies at Ableton. Okay, cool. So I think that's most of the drums now. Did I do the clocks? Oh, hey, Dave Crowley. What up? What up? Yo, you got to change your name to Crowley on Facebook. How am I supposed to know who's the Crowley? Oh, yeah, here we go. I got the clocks. Okay, fake shakers, do it, water boops. Spook is not getting used. Okay, Spark is definitely a big part of the song, so I'm going to render that. Why are you hiding, Dave? Why are you hiding? Oh, cool. Rebecca is from Lübeck in northern Germany. That's awesome. I have always wanted to live in Berlin. I might do that at some point. Oh my god, J-Mac. What up, L Gates? I used to rock out to your extra long sets as the Fat Conductor at Evolve Festival. All the best, man. Wow, that was a long time ago, man. Good times. Good times. Yeah, I love the East Coast, man. I was almost back at the East Coast this year, but I ended up in Japan. But I'm overdue for a visit to the East Coast. Oh, and Goblin Farts, you have fun running around Sunball doing all those sets this year. It was pretty chaotic, man. I mean, we all thought that the festival was about to burn and be over, and like that festival is like, you know, I can't imagine many things worse in my mind than the image of Shambhala burning. Like that's like probably my favorite place in the world. So yeah, so I was actually, to be honest, on Saturday night I was pretty stressed about the whole evacuation thing, but Sunday was a real bonus. But I mean, half the people were gone on Sunday. What a crazy year, man. The uncanceling. Yeah, that was wild. They were like, evacuate, everybody out. And then they were like, okay, actually we're all good. Oh, Hayden, yeah, you're the one who got up all early to watch it in Paris. Wicked. Cool, man. Thanks for coming to the webinar. Oh, and Dave is in Dusseldorf. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, France. France is awesome. I was just in Paris in September, man. Staying in Montmartre with my girl. It was awesome. We had a place above the little cafe from Amelie. It was pretty cool. I love that movie. So it was like, and the guy at the the supermarket, but we're staying above the supermarket from Amelie, and the guy at the supermarket was super nice. He was really, really cool. Yeah, it's cool. Wow, I got to start getting up early more often, man. Get all the Europeans on the job. I like Europe. Europe is cool. Europe. Okay, so what do we have here? Do I dare just render all of these as one thing? I might, to be honest. Let's see what this sounds like, because I might be able to just cut and rearrange this after. Oh, Hayden, yeah, if you check your email, there was a few requests for replays on the workshop yesterday, so if you check your email, I think there's going to be a replay that you can watch. Actually, I'll text Dave. Oh, it's my mom. Gonna call my mom. I'll hit up Dave from Harmonic Planet. He's the guy who talked me into doing those free workshops. Okay, cool. So I put in a request to Dave to make a European time slot replay. I don't do them like so that you can like I make it so you have to do them live because I'm not trying to I want to wait till it's perfect to put on YouTube. So yeah, but I requested a European time slot for you. What is that hiss? Oh, annoying. There's some like horrible ground hum in some of these sounds. Oh yeah, you can't do fades anymore. You gotta go like that. Okay, so I gotta put a fade in on all these. Yeah, I recorded those sounds from one of my hardware synths, and I guess there's a little hum. The power in my building sucks, which is really annoying because it's like a super expensive building, but for some reason they fucking wired it like dum-dums. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do all the chords at once because fuck the police. If I want more, I'll come back. But yeah, hey, actually, Hayden, if you just email at me, mgmt@illgates.com, I can send you the PDF of the notes right now while I'm rendering things. But yeah, because I mean, a lot of the, a lot of the stuff like the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and everything is all pretty clearly explained in those notes. Oh, Goblin Farts. Is rent crazy in New York? Yeah, I pay like fucking $3,000 for a 1-bedroom, man. It's retarded. But I'm like, I can take a bus. I'm like 1 bus stop from Times Square. It's amazing. So I go out and do a lot of really fun stuff. Eating at fucking Michelin star restaurants and shit. And like fucking going to comedy clubs. Like all kinds of fun stuff, man. It's really fun. But yeah, I got to get out of here. But that's the thing. It was only kind of like temporarily, it was only kind of a temporary thing. I just wanted to live in New York for a bit before my girl and I fucking start cranking out the babies, you know? But yeah, we're trying to get ready to have a kid, so I'm like not drinking or doing any drugs, which is a real challenge, let me tell you. But I'm smoking weed, but I think it's better to replace drinking with smoking weed. If you got to do something, smoking weed is probably the least bad. But yeah, it's definitely a real lifestyle challenge to not drink or do drugs, especially when I'm at like gigs and they're like, how would you like all of the free alcohol and drugs? Here you go. I'm just like, no, I'm trying to be good. But yeah, it's been a challenge, but it's good. I definitely, like, it's been a month, so I certainly like feel a lot better. And waking up in the morning is much, much easier. Oh, wow, look, sunshine. Fucking sweet. Beautiful. That's really cool. Yeah, hey, what's up, Nicola? Yo, props on the chord progression tutorials, man. I watched those. It's cool that you did those, man. Those are dope. Those are dope. Your notes are illegible. Funny. Funner. Okay, so there's the chords. I guess I'll do the glitch guitar now. Does anything happen on that channel here? No. So I'm going to make a short stem for the glitch guitar. Actually, I might not even need a stem for that, but I'm going to render one anyway. Yeah, I'm really excited to move to LA. In the new year, I'm going to move to LA and build a studio. Because, I mean, all my gear, well, not all my gear, but a good chunk of my gear. I mean, I have a pretty good amount of gear here, you know, but a lot of my gear is in San Francisco. So I'm basically going to move to LA and build like a fat studio with like green screens and an interview room and all kinds of stuff. But I just wanted to live in New York before, you know, before I was totally stationary. Because I think, like, especially like when my girl and I, if and when we have a kid, you know, I'm not gonna want to be like moving around all the time at that point. So I should probably be pretty stationary. So I think LA is the move. I mean, that's like the epicenter of the music biz, right? So it kind of makes sense. Because vocals I'm gonna leave. Don't delete. I'm gonna leave. What up with this melodies channel? Okay, yeah, there's lots of stuff here that needs to be rendered separate. Okay, that's that. These are all layers on the lead, pretty much. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so I guess I'm gonna record that because the virus doesn't like being frozen. Or actually, I think I can render it. Okay, so what do we got here? This is the make noise. Oh, what's this one? That should have been in with the chords. Alright, I'll just render that in with the make noise actually, because I think it's probably from the make noise. And what's this? It's nothing. Okay. Actually, I'll take these two. Because it's basically just the lead in there in all of its forms. So I'm just going to render these separate because they happen on kind of on top of the lead there. Yeah, and these two should go in with the main ARP channel. Okay. This should also go in the main ARP. That was part of the main ARP too, that and the chip lead, but they're kind of frozen. Okay. Oh wait, did this get rendered? I don't think that got rendered. Yeah, it didn't. Okay, so let's render that one. Yes, Goblin Farts, Stone to Jizz is much better. Hilarious. I had to live in a tent for 7 months and just got my music room set back up, and now I live in it. Hopefully something happens this time. That's cool, man. That's cool. You're back in back not in a tent. That's good, man. Congrats. And I mean, you know, whatever. If you got to sleep in the studio, like whatever. I mean, Tipper used to sleep under his studio desk back in England. Like literally was like never left the fucking studio. You know, he's a beast though, Tipper. That guy's dedication to music is like no one else, man. He's fucking like he would make music 24 hours a day if he could physically. Oh man, look at the sunshine. This is so cool. Oh yeah, check this out. I got this on Kickstarter. I'm waiting for the adapter, but check this out. It's like a little modular from Folk Tech. And it's for making like drones and clicking things, but it's really cool. These are all like touch plates and stuff, but I gotta wait for the power adapter. I got a faulty power adapter because I guess it's Kickstarter. So that'll be fun. Yeah, full immersion, that's what's up. Oh my, rendering stems. Rendering stems takes so long. Boopy doopy doop. I'm almost there though. Just a few more. It's gonna make a really big difference when all these stems are rendered. and I don't have to have a million billion tracks. Okay, so let's do other melodies, or I guess just, yeah, I'll call this noises, melody noises, because those aren't really melodies, they're more just kind of like tonal melodic noises. Yeah, Dave, there's definitely a lot of fun toys around here, man. It's a good time, you know. I mean, that's definitely. I didn't always make music with tons of gear though. Most of the time was just Ableton and a computer keyboard. But you know, doing much better than I was in life. So I can afford toys now. Finally, it's pretty exciting. Oh hey, there we go. There's Hayden, Mr. Corrupt. Hey, speaking of Corrupt, you get down with Corrupt FM there, Hayden? Corrupt FM is the biz. That show people just do nothing. Oh my god, it's so funny. It's so good. It's kind of like The Office, but with English pirate radio DJs instead of Ricky Gervais at The Office. But holy shit, it's good on Netflix. Oh, I just finished watching the new season. It's so great. Okay, documents. There you go. The breakthrough, November. Okay. There you go, Hayden. Just attaching my file for you there. And boom. That is sent. All right. Cool. Alright, so yeah, almost there. Yeah, a lot of the stuff, I mean, Rebecca, a lot of stuff about music production takes fucking forever. It's just the way it is, you know. You can't get like all bummed about it. And I mean, it's also like, because this seems like it's taking a long time for me to render all these stems out. But when you see how much faster everything is going to work when this is done, it's like getting a new computer, you know? Like, it makes a massive difference. Okay, and then let's do the main ARP 2. Hello, there we go. Okay. I'm probably going to render this ARP a few different ways. Yeah, no problem, Hayden. Glad I could help, man. Alright, rendering things. I might go get my pocket operator. I got the Teenage Engineering pocket operators. They're so fun. Yeah, I think I might do that because this is getting a little bit much. Yeah, there's titties in the living room.
Look at us. Woo! Got air vent.
Yeah.
That's what the air temperature.
Yeah. Harry, the heat's off, right? Yeah. So I'm holding the door open. Okay, cool. This is exciting. Okay, so this is a pocket operator. These things are so fucking sick. They're super cheap and they're so fun. So it's basically like a little video game synth. Okay, and I'll see if I can turn it on in the mixer here. Oh, yeah, Daniel, I've basically been working on this track for a while. Right now I'm rendering stems and gonna take it to phase 3. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go. Start with 1, 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. And then chords. Yeah, it's good chord progression. Take it down here. Actually, maybe a little faster. Oh, I'll have to do that later. Okay, so there's the main ARP with that. So now I'm gonna go render a few different versions of this. So let's render just the original ARP. Yeah, this is just the original ARP. Okay, so I'm gonna render just that. Oh, I put a skin. If you ever want Ableton to, look cool, you can change the skins in the preferences. All right, so let's go back to this stuff. See? Yeah. It's kind of, I'm going to change the patterns. Fun. So this thing is really silly because you have to do the melodies with a knob. So it's a little, can be a little challenging. Let's take that sound. So it's hard to aim, but it's still pretty fun. Okay, so let's take these supplemental. Yeah, that layer is really cool. I'll layer that one by itself too. Main ARP Rev or ARP Rev. Let's speed it up. Then you take the chords down. Fun. Okay. All right, so that's the reverse one. And then I'm just going to take everything else and put that into one. Oh, actually, I guess this beep, backup beep is a good one. I think there's another one of these backup beeps that's maybe here. Yeah, okay, so it's the backup beep. We'll get a separate layer. I gotta get the manual and figure out. I just got this thing yesterday, so. Okay. Clear the pattern by holding chord and press pattern. Okay, so select pattern 16, hold chord, and press pattern. So now are we in that pattern? Oh, sick. Okay, so it's empty now. Okay, so select the pattern, hold chord, pattern, and then boop. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. That's how you erase a pattern. Nice! Alright, so now we take all these little supplemental layers that I bring in here and there. So that one, which is that one on? Got that one, and that one. So these are extra layers. This is going to save so much processing. I did so much to that ARP. Okay, cool. Yes, Goblin Fart says, a few years ago you told me I bought too much gear and I didn't believe you, but you're totally right. There's stuff I never touched. Yep. You can definitely buy too much gear. Oh yes, Goblin Fart says, imagine you went to see Richie Hawtin's new live thing and you just pulled out one of those for 3 hours. That would be hilarious. I mean, it's really fun sequencing with these things. They have there's 3 of them and you can like network them all and you have this like little fucking symphony of Game Boy music. It's super fun, man. I'm really into it. And I kind of like, I don't know, like those chiptune sounds, like here, where are we? Oops, undo that. Like these sounds, you can kind of make these in a computer, and there's a few emulations, but there's something about having an actual SID chip that just sounds great, you know? What is this fucking noise from? I think it's Mario or something. It definitely, these two definitely sound like, those sound Mario for sure. I have a fake Nintendo back at the old house that I got it for like $15 off of Amazon, and it's just like a fake Nintendo with shitty Chinese versions of every game. It's so good. Oh yeah, that's it. It's the Mario Fireball. That's what that sound is. I was like, this is in there from like some childhood shit, you know? Okay, it's getting a little cold now. I think I'm gonna close the door. Yeah, I mean, synths are definitely something I never really regret buying. They can get very expensive though. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off for now. Hey, stop and then turn off. Sometimes it doesn't want to power down. Hey, power down, you. Okay, is that off now? I don't know. I can't tell. Okay. Alright, so I think that's that. That is going to save so much processor because there's a ton of shit going on in that Melodies channel. Okay, so then new bass. I'm going to do everything but the subs, and then I'm going to do the subs. So subs, alright, that's subs. That's subs. That is a sub. Okay, so that's a sub. Where are my subs at? That's a sub. That's a sub. Oh yeah, and I think that far away bass was a kind of a subby thing, if I recall. Yeah, far bass, I think that can count as a sub. Yeah, it counts as a sub. Okay, so that'll be all my subs. So BDSM. Should assign my subs to a choke group. That would be the ultimate BDSM producer move. Okay. That'll be my kick, I guess. I wonder if there's a copy pattern, because I kind of want to have like a few patterns that are real similar. Okay. Oh, this is so fun. Okay. Okay, cool. Now I'm just going to take pretty much. Okay, what else is going on here? So if I solo this whole group, ooh, what's this liquid sound? Does that not do anything? Okay. I'm going to take the whole group and I'm just going to mute all the subs. So that was a sub, that was a sub, that was a sub. Let's just see what that sounds like. Oh yeah, and then that counted as a sub. I'm going to take that LFO tool off. Oh, I got to render my subs again because I had LFO tool on. Whoops. Okay, that's a sub, that's a sub, that's a sub, that's a sub. I'm going to go into my sidechain channel and disable it. Okay, cool. Let's render the subs again. Whoopsie. It's inevitable that you make a couple mistakes. Okay, so let's... I think I have an idea for a pattern. I really like that sound. That'll be fun. Okay, so that's all the subs, and then this will be all the other bass. Whoa. Oh yeah, I'm gonna mute those kicks for now too. I'll redo those kick basses. Dude, that Reese makes me want to rave my fucking face off. Okay, so this will be bass, mids. Oops. Okay, cool. That was fun. Yeah, this is the arcade version of the pocket operators from Teenage Engineering. They're so fun. They're so fun. Super worth it, man. It's really good when you're waiting for renders, which is so goddamn boring sometimes, man. But there's not really any way to automate it. It's kind of like you kind of have to do it this stupid slow way. I can't think of a way that they could render it because you have to choose what stem or whatever. Ooh, that should have been in with the subs. God damn it. I gotta render the subs again. Like a dumbass. Okay, there's subs. There's subs. That's a sub. That's a sub. Hey, why? I feel like there's a click there. Okay, you're going to hear. Oh ho, there we go. Okay, I guess I see what's happening. All the LFO tools are just cycling. They're not yeah, because that's right, I'm dumb. Okay, let's fix that. Is there one on here? No. Oh yeah, I'm definitely part of the Illuminati. Totally a shape-shifting reptile. For realsies. It'd be really awesome if there was an actual Illuminati that we could disable and make them stop. But unfortunately, that is wishful thinking, and our world is much more chaotic and fueled by stupidity and greed, and much harder to control. I mean, if there was an Illuminati, we could just overthrow them. But unfortunately, it is a systemic problem. Much more complicated. Yeah. The pocket operator is definitely based on SID. Yo, I should sample this vape sound. I just made the sweetest crackle. Actually, I'd probably end up just vaping my face off to try and get that sound to crackle again. But that little sizzle crackle. Actually, I bet you some fucking person has a little nice sizzle crackle sample. No crackle. This is so worth spending the hour it takes to render all these stems, though. Because after all that, it will be good. Oh, Dave, I got this from... I have this, like, synth deals fucking, like... I don't know, I'm always looking for synth deals, and on the Synthesizers Reddit, someone posted there was this photo store in New York who I guess they decided they would try and get into selling synths, and it's a photo store, so no one was buying their synths, so they had all the pocket operators on half price for a pack of 3, so I totally got them. So I have 3 pocket operators, and I was fucking raging the chiptunes all last night. It was so fun. Okay, I think that's all my main stems. Okay, so now I'm going to render... Actually, I guess the Reese's, I can just cut them out. I'm going to keep the Reese's because they're pretty cool. Sweet. Okay. So now, I'm going to save again. Whoa, why is it being all quiet? What's going on with you? Why are you all suddenly quiet? Huh. my Mario Fireball. Although he doesn't really do the Spider-Man, does he? I think he just goes like this. Okay, cool. Alright, so that is now saved. So now I'm going to go in and just get rid of a lot of the things. Okay, so I think there's like 4 drum stems. Oh, this is going to be so satisfying. Oh yeah, I got to save as. File, save as. Phase 3, bitches! Yeah, it's going to be way easier to work when I'm in phase 3. It's going to be like... Yay. Oh, well, I gotta stop hitting this vape. I'm gonna give it back to Nick. Yeah, take it away from me. Yeah, it's way. Oh man, those vapes are so fun. It's way too easy to hit that shit. I'm like really trying to like not do drugs, so I've been like vaping and smoking weed, which is I think better. I hope. I don't know. I don't know, man. All right. So current project renders for stemming. What do we got here? We got kicks onto kicks, and hopefully that stem rendered properly. Looks like it did. Okay. Ew, this color sucks. Let's go for that one. Nice pink kick. Everybody likes a nice pink kick. I don't know why Ableton does that shit where it disables the fucking clip. It's so annoying. Okay, snare main can go there. This will be to make that again pink. Actually, these pinks are kind of whack. Let's make these all white. White is good. Make all my drums white. Hey, that one got the memo. Okay, click clock. Clock is a part of one. Actually, no, I'll do build up snare next. I love clock sounds. Clock sounds are so good. I think I might have forgotten to render a hi-hat thing in the intro, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I think this, we got the clop, the kick, and then what's this sound? I'm going to render these two together as the clop, and I'll kill the clop. Kill the clop! Sounds like a new alias. Alright, I'm going to kill the clop. Render that as clop again. Clop. Okay. Oh, Dave has a German lesson. Okay. Have fun. Have fun learning to sprechen Sie Deutsch. Should come back and post in German. Oh, this is the arcade version, the arcade pocket operators. I got arcade, which is really cool. I kind of want to get the percussion one because the drums are just like, I don't know. I got the Office one was part of the pack, and I think the Office one is probably the shittiest pocket operator. So I'll just like printer noises and stuff, and it's really hard to make it sound good. Like, it just sounds kind of like a mess. So I don't know about that one. But the arcade is really good, and the factory is really good. The drums one is really cool, and then Tonic, you can make sounds on your computer and load them in, and that is pretty cool. Oh yeah, okay, so we gotta get the block as well. The block was another drum sound. Okay, so we got the clop. So where's clop? Let's put clop here. And then clock is there, and then this will be blop. Or block. Blop is fine, I'll call it blop. Fuck it. Don't care. I'm naming things however, man. 'Cause fuck the police. I do what I want. Okay, so now I'm going to put these into flat drums. Okay, and then I'm going to take our little side chain friend here. And you can go there, Mr. Sidechain. Okay, so I think that's the flat drums. Sound effects are already flat. This and this can go. Actually, what is this spook channel? I think that might actually be cool. Let's see what that is. Yeah, there's some of the spooky noises from my modular, so I'll maybe keep those. Spark, I rendered. I'm gonna do Spark. Where's Spark? Spark is there. Alright, let's give it a new channel. Spark was the sample that started it all. And that is also its main link with the original pool of parts that I made with Opio. Okay. I'm going to basically make everything white that's been flattened. And then I'm going to make a group for all the extra stuff. Oh, this is going to be so great. When all this is done, this is going to be deeply satisfying. Okay, chords. I kind of rendered all the chords at once, so that may be a mistake, but that's a risk I'm willing to take, because fucking hell, that would take a long time to render all those out separate. And they're kind of like, I can probably just cut them to make them good. So this would be chords. Okay, and I'm going to try and do all the melodies at once. Okay, so we got, oh wait, you and you should be white. Okay, and then this is the old Spark, so I can go up here. Okay, chords there. Okay, so we got two channels of melodies, melody noises and melodies, and then I'll go into the ARP detailing later if I have to. Whoa. Why would it guess 20 BPM? I don't understand why Ableton has such a problem guessing the BPM. It's like, you made that file, Ableton. Just let yourself know in the future. Okay, so that's melody noises, and then this would be ARP. Okay, very cool. Okay, and then what do we have? We got bass subs and bass mids. It's going to be really fun to see just what a difference, because you can see here that I'll make an edit and then I got to like wait for the edit to happen, which kind of sucks. I could have sworn there were more subs in that. I could have sworn there were more subs in that. Oh, I know which one. Am I missing the tom? Yeah, I fucked up rendering the subs. So I'm going to render them again. Okay, that's a sub, that's a sub, that's a sub, that's a sub, and that's a sub. Okay, so let's take all these subs. I'm going to delete the subs channel that I put in. So that's not what I want. And then I'm going to select everything and render just the subs yet again. Replace. Okay. What am I doing with the LFO tool send effect? I'm doing side chaining with it. And basically a lot of things that I want side chained are being side chained by LFO, or like, you know, kind of a fake side chain by LFO tool. And that is happening. Well, this one doesn't seem to want to power off. I wonder if that's because it's plugged in. Yeah, weird. Okay. But yeah, so I'm doing a lot of my side chaining with LFO tool. It's really good for doing side chaining because you can trigger it with a MIDI note. So that's why that's that. How do I like 10? I like 10. There's a couple things about audio editing in the arrange view that are annoying. But all in all, it's a pretty solid release. There's definitely some major workflow improvements. And the automatic save saved my ass on this track earlier. I almost lost like 4 hours of work and the autosave fixed it. So that was cool. And then also the echo delay is amazing. The wavetable synth is pretty cool, but I don't think it's cooler than Serum. But if you don't own Serum, it's like nice to have it included in Live 9. And Max for Live is now totally included for everybody, which is very cool because Max for Live is amazing. Man, these renderings are taking forever. Getting kind of lunchy. I might make some lunch. So that's normally what you do when you're feeling lunchy. Okay, so we got subs and mids on the basses. Where the fuck did that? Oh, there it is. So that should look a little bit more like it's supposed to. Yeah, it looks a bit better. Let's see if our bass mids worked. Oh wow, good. I didn't accidentally. Most of the time I'll like accidentally render the whole track in one of the stems at some point. See all this level variation in my subs? Look at that. It's fucking terrible. I gotta fix that. But yeah, you always, it's really good to render things as audio too, because also like here, if you zoom right in, often things are not quite on the fucking transient that you want them to be. It becomes very important for drums. But yeah, it's way easier to finish your track when you have stems. Okay, so now I'm going to save again. And then I'm going to delete so much stuff. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be so satisfying to delete all these channels. Oh, I love Phase 3. Phase 3 is the best. Okay, so let's get all my... I have a few of these MIDI reference tracks in here. Yeah, this one. That's one. I think in Melodies I have a reference track. That's the beep reference. And I think I should have a main ARP ref somewhere. Yeah, I'll just take this one. Okay, I think that's all the reference tracks. Cool. Oh, this is going to be so satisfying. Okay, look at this. And you'll just watch my processor drop. It's going to be so good. Chords, drums. Okay. Okay, so what's my track count? 114. So drop it. And now I'm down to how many tracks from 114? Yeah, now I'm down to 33 tracks. Oh yeah, I can delete those. Yeah. So. And then this glitch guitar. I think I can just take those and put them on. Oh no, that glitch guitar is still. Yeah, that's definitely still a group. This I think is some bullshit. What's this? Actually, those are cool sounds. They're not part of the glitch guitar though, so I'm just going to take them out. Okay, so I'm going to put that in this unused. I like to have one that's just unused. Okay, vocals are, okay, so all these things would be unused. Yeah, so down from, my total number of tracks used is now 17. Well, I guess technically 24. So there's 24 tracks with actual sound on them. That's pretty cool. So now I'm in phase 3, baby. Oh yeah, phase 3. I basically took all my groups and printed them down to these. Yeah, I'm just answering Rogelio's question. Basically took all my sounds and rendered them down like this, so that all my groups are in just like nice, clean audio files. And then, you know, I can go in, clean it up a little so that I can kind of see visually, you know, where things are a little bit more. But yeah, it's like pretty nice to be able to. Oh wait, there's some of that at the end, but this can all go. This can go like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. This can go like this. This can go like this, and like this. Yeah. But yeah, this is going to phase 3, Rogelio. Is it Rogelio or Rogelio? I think it's probably Rogelio, right? But yeah, if you could let me know if it's a H sound or a G sound, that would be great. Because I don't like mispronouncing people's names. It bothers me. Hey Talia Holland, yeah, Orlando tomorrow. It's going to be super fun. Hopefully I'll be finished enough with this track that I can play it. I have a few other new ones too that I've been sitting on, but it would be nice to play this one. But yeah, so these, you know, once you get done with that process, you can do this. Then everything becomes real fucking easy to deal with. Look at that, nice and simple. So I just got this glitch guitar and the rest of this stuff's unused. I might even flatten the glitch guitar just for the sake of being... Oh wait, there's vocals, that should be out. Where's that piece of automation? There. Okay, so there's some shit that's all fucked. What's going on? Oh, I see. It's the snares. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to tidy some of these drum stems up. Yeah, I forgot Ableton does this really annoying auto warp thing where it like tries to guess. And it's like, dude, you made these stems. Like, why are you guessing so badly with your auto warp? Okay, that one wasn't warped. Is that one warped? Yeah, that one's warped, so I'm gonna have to fix all this. Yeah, it's kind of pretty annoying. Like, oh yeah, that's annoying too. You gotta cut and then select and then delete. Shit drives me crazy. It's so much harder. But if you leave automation mode, you can select and delete, which is nice. I want to make sure this is lined up properly. Oh, look, it wasn't. That stupid auto warp thing. Oh, Siri, of course, right next to the delete key. I gotta disable that. I hate when they put things next to delete. That's like one of the worst design flaws. Okay, so the block was not warped. Okay, let's see if that was right. The timing. Yo, did I ask you, Siri? I didn't even touch the computer there. Okay, cool. So that should be better now. Okay, so, oh, I see something else that's happened. A lot of these new channels are at -6. So I gotta go in. Yeah, because I set my audio file thing to default to -6. It should be 0. Okay, I think I'm coming in a little hot and faster now. Okay, that sub's a little hot. Yeah, Rogelio. Okay, that's what I thought. Cool. All right. Put a little cut there, a little cut there, and then let's get this back down to a more appropriate number. Let's see, it's from minus. Might actually be from my master chain here. I might be running it a little hot. Yeah, it's from that limiter. Also, I think I'm going to take this off and this off. Yeah, so a lot of these relative volumes are all fucked, but that's okay. I'll fix all that. Oh, auto warping, you're so annoying. Because it makes you all wait while it does its stupid thing. And then, so I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go do something else. And then of course it's like, no, that's obviously the spot to start. Not at 0 at the file that I rendered for you. Yeah, anyway, okay, I'm done complaining. I'm done complaining. I really want to do this no complaining challenge. Tim Ferriss has this no complaining challenge where you put a rubber band around your wrist and then anytime you complain, you snap it. That stops you from bitching all the time. Oh, I think these subs are out of time too. No. Okay, so what is out of time? Something around here. It's the clop. Where's the clop? You. Okay, I think the rest of these should be in time. Alright, let's see. But yeah, now look at my processor. 1%, baby. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Okay, alright. That was a long mission. But now I'm back to 1% on my processor, so I'm going to be able to come back and just fucking shred after lunch. But yeah, that's taking it to phase 3. This is a step that a lot of people don't do. And then if you're in phase 2, which is where everything is like MIDI and you got lots of plugins, it can be really like you're fighting your processor all the time, and it's like really hard to make progress because your computer's maxed, right? But when you break everything down to stems like this, you get your whole processor back, and then there's a lot of like cool reversing and time stretching and glitch editing that you can do that makes your track sound really polished and done. And it's like, you know, you can really bring your whole, everything in your arsenal for finishing, which is what you need, because finishing is the hardest part, right? Okay, cool. So I am going, are set and setting a factor in producing for me? Yeah, totally. And do I like to be in different places while making tracks that might not be your normal situation style of living? Yes, I totally do. And it informs the music, and then it helps to make all my tracks different. I like all my tracks to be real different from each other, you know? So it helps with that a lot. Okay, cool. So I'm going to select all this stuff and make that all white as well. Unused is going to be block, and then I'm going to select all the select everything in this unused group and to make it block, and then select those channels and to make them block. Okay, cool. Oh, it is so tidy now. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna make some lunch, and then I'm gonna come back and just fucking finish this thing. Alright, lots of love, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Peace.